Hi everybody, this is AJ with Car Inspected. Today we're in the Toronto area and we are looking at this 2017 Tesla Model X, the P100d, extended range. It's got all the options, ludicrous mode, self auto drive, etc. Overall it's in pretty decent shape. It's got 73,000 kilometers on it. I don't see any major damage. Everything looks pretty good. Gaps look pretty good. Taillights, all that stuff's good. There are a couple of marks here and there. Maybe hard to see in the video, but there's a couple of little kind of scuffs here. Some on the other side. Right here in the bumper. Nothing too major. They'll probably come out with a buffer. This door has been repainted. And I don't know if you can see in the video, it is slightly off color, very slightly. Once we get outside, it probably won't even notice outside. Under the fluorescent lighting, you can always see color differently. There is some, on this door, there's a good amount of, as you can see, chipping from just road dirt, etc. And on that kind of flare area. There's also a good amount of chips on the hood and all over it. Wherever this vehicle was, it must have been driven on kind of dirty roads often. Sorry, the dump truck is out front making all kinds of noise. So there are plenty of chips on the hood. And the front fascia as well is fairly chipped up. A lot of highway use possibly. So this whole area is fairly chipped up. It's got some bigger dings here, some chips here on the bottom of this hood area. This Tesla emblem also looks a little crooked. Actually didn't notice that until just now, but it is a little crooked looking. So it definitely has had its road use. A couple of rubs here. And those chips extend to the side here. A couple of marks. Oh, that might be wax. That's wax or something on there. But yeah, the front fascia does have some chips on it. And also these are chipped up. This is not just marked, this is like, it's chips from wheels. And it goes on the back one as well. Some little chips all through the door here. So it does have its share of chips from road use. Here and on the back, this kind of area as well is pretty chipped up. At a quick glance, they're not overly noticeable, but once you look at it, you can see that they are kind of throughout the vehicle. It does have all the original glass in it. Nothing's been changed or cracked or wrecked. The windshield's in pretty good shape. I don't see any big chips or anything on that. Everything seems to work all right. We look at tires, brakes, etc. We'll start here with the front left. So he does have the red calipers and the black turbine wheels. They are in decent shape. There's a couple little, it's mostly dust on there, on this one. I think there was the other one. There was a chip on one of them. This is a 2016 Pirelli. It has about 30 seconds left on it. Nice even tread wear, no sign of real issue. Brakes look decent, rotors look good. No big lip on the rotors. They're actually this front one is a bit of a lip on there, and the pads are about, I'd say, 40% left. You can see there. You can see a lip there. Good shot. Suspension wise, I don't see any signs of real issue. You'll see better lit photos, but I don't see signs of damage or recent replacement or anything like that. It all looks pretty good. All the plastic, everything looks good. Not cracked or broken underneath here. And surprise, there's no leaks. Ha! Over to the right front wheel. And again, we have this turbine, black turbine wheel. Here's the one with the chip. You can see a chip in there. And again, this is, again, all the white spots are mostly dust. Those two big chips there, though. This is a 2016 as well, with about 30 seconds of tread on it. So the tires are getting a little lower. Same story with the brakes on this side. A little bit of a lip, and about 40% of that brake left. Suspension again looks pretty decent. I don't see signs of damage or issue. Again, you'll see better photos in the report, better lit photos. The video is not the best at getting the proper lighting under here. But all the plastic does look good. Like I said, nothing's broken or damaged or anything like that. This is the right rear tire. Again, a 2016 Pirelli. Where's the date code here? Here we go. In pretty good shape. There are a couple of chips out of the rim protector rubber there. No big deal, but they are there. And a little bit of rubbing on the edge here, a little curb rash. These rear tires are a little more. I think there's 30 seconds, but they're pretty even with the fronts. Rear brakes look okay. There's not a big lip or anything on this rotor, very small one. And these pads are, I'd say, a little less. There's probably, well, 35 to 40%. I mean, they're similar. Suspension components, same story. They all look pretty good under here. I don't see anything really dirty or damaged or anything like that. We'll go to the last wheel. I got a 2016, again, 2016 Pirelli. With about 30 seconds of tread. And nice and even wear. Brake pads and rotors look pretty decent. Just like the other side there, they're getting down there. You got the red calipers. On this side as well, suspension components. I see no issues, anything like that. All looks pretty good. Now we do find, before we go in the interior, that it does have all the necessary cameras for the autopilot. The ones on the side here, the 3 in the front. See all 3 in there. So we are good there. And this B pillar is the camera, as well as the rear camera. So we do have the 360 cameras in the self-drive mode, which went through the screen and saw all the options that we have. If I didn't say before, it is the P100d. I think I did. So it's extended range and power. Here we are in the rear storage compartment. Looks pretty nice. No signs of issue, nothing torn or ripped or broke, anything like that. This extra little storage compartment here looks to be in good condition as well. Tailgate looks nice. No big marks or anything. A couple little marks here and there. There you can see a couple of those little discoloration marks. A couple of little tiny scratches, but that's my finger, so you can see that they're not too big at all. Everything looks pretty good though. Door works as it should. Opens and closes by itself. Head on the interior. Push the button. I always do the wrong side. Watch that crazy clamshell open up. So we do have premium interior, white leather, black trim. Pretty striking interior actually. Looks good. We'll slide in the back here. We see the 3rd row seating is in pretty nice condition. There's a small mark on this one right here. Little small marks. Other than that though, for it being white, it looks pretty nice. We're gonna open this door too. Little mark on that door panel, by the way, right there. We're gonna open this door to get some light in here so we can see better. There we go, that's better. So like I said, these seats are in nice shape. Seat belts all look good. No real issues. Very little use. Both side panels look nice. Middle row seating looks pretty good. No issues. Looks like a tire was stored on this seat. Hopefully that can get cleaned off. It doesn't immediately rub off, but it is there. You can physically see tire tread. I don't know if you can see in the video. I think you can. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. This one's in good shape. I don't see tire tread marks on this one or anything. Not ripped or torn or anything like that. Seat belts also, everything looks pretty nice. Headliner looks good. Carpet all looks pretty good. I'm kind of sliding through here, but it looks pretty good. Under there also looks good. So there's no damage underneath the summer mats or anything like that. Checked all that. You'll see photos. Center console area all looks pretty good. The black plastic on the back of all these seats also looks pretty good. Small little mark right there. This is the driver's. Other than that, that looks pretty good. They also look good on the second row. Let me go back here and show you real quick. So they all look pretty good. A little bit of rubbing from the door closing there, but that is to be expected. Like I said, this door panel is pretty nice. It has a little bit of a black mark right there, but honestly it's bright white interior. I don't know how you would possibly put 70,000 kilometers on it without getting a little bit of dirt on it. I know I wouldn't. So and all these do work. Switches work as they should. So works good. And also I said before, gaps. This door was in an accident, but the gaps do look good. Doesn't make any weird noises when it closes or anything like that. Everything seems to work just as it should. This door panel looks nice as well. No signs of issue. And the buttons do work on this as well. Doors do open by themselves. Door panel looks pretty good here. Front looks really nice overall. If we open this window, we do have some marks on this glass here. It's really hard to see in the video. I tried my best to get photos, but there is a mark here. And then there is a mark right here. You can kind of see the line from a little scrapage, a little rub from something. Maybe it was caught in the welting or something, but it is there. Front seat looks nice. Power all works. Everything seems to do exactly as it should. And the seats are nice and clean. Carpets look good up here as well. Nice and clean, no issues. And here we do have our quick guide, owner's manual, and an extra key. There's one key here, and there is one key here. Dash, no marks or anything here. The dash top looks good as well. We'll go to the driver's side. And the door panel on this side looks nice. No dirt or anything like that. Looks pretty good. Seats look good. Power all works. Everything's to be as it should. Looks pretty good. Dash top looks nice. The steering wheel under here, I took all this off for the photos. It all does look good, and I see no signs of issue. Here's the dash display, just so you see. Here's 74,000. I said 73. Sorry, 74,588. It's good, and there's also a VIN confirmation that I did. So there, and here look good as well. So they do all match. I went through all the options in the vehicle. The radio is on, so that all works. So everything works okay. So that all works fine. Here's the navigation. Here's your car information. All the exterior lighting, interior lighting, etc. We do autopilot. is installed. Vehicle. So this stuff works as it should. Suspension. We do have the variable ride height. I tested that. It works as well. We do have driving modes. So we do have Gel Sport, Ludicrous Mode, Comfort, Standard, Sport. So all those things are installed and they do work. We will take it on a test drive. All this stuff is pretty good. Software. There's a navigation update available. Seats. All these do their thing. What else do we have here? Trips. There's 74,587 again. All the trips. Everything seems to do exactly as it should. Lighting. I went through that. Suspension. Display. Etc. Everything seems to do exactly as it should. Safety and security. Service. So as you see, that's all as advertised. If we go to, we're going to open the front trunk so we see what it looks like under there. So here we go. It's all in pretty good condition here. No signs of issue. This is here. Everything's in there. And here's the little pack for the charging cord. There are adapters here. I don't see a cord though. That might be plugged to the wall somewhere. I don't know. But it looks pretty good. Under here it looks nice. No issues. There is chips that can be seen on the kind of inner edge here. Other than that, it looks pretty decent. You can definitely see. You can see how this emblem is crooked here. So it took something grabbed it there. So there you have it, 2017 Tesla Model X. As usual, thanks for watching. This is AJ with Car Inspected, and we'll see you next time.